What's up everyone? Today I'm gonna do a commentary on PTBF 2002's rant on Dora the Explorer. Well, this rant is going to suck since he has some invalid reasons of why he hates this show, and I will use Zach to do this commentary. So, let's get it started.
Dora the Explorer. What? No, more like For the Failure.
Really? For the Failure? Was that the best mock name you came up with? That is so stupid.
Oh, my fucking god. This show sucks. Super, mega, ultra hard.
This show rocks.
This has got to be one of the worst shows that I've ever seen in my entire life. And this is one of the worst shows that Nick Jr. ever made. But in other words, Nick Jr. sucks.
Nick Jr. rocks and you know that.
Anyways, this show involves a stupid Mexican girl named Dora and her stupid friends named Boots, Isa, Tycho, Benny, Swiper, Map, Backpack, her stupid family, and they like to go on stupid and awful adventures.
Thank God you didn't use the failure adventures term since it's getting overused and old nowadays.
Dora is stupid. She also likes to teach kids to speak Spanish. Even thought I know some Spanish, but I don't need this show. And she's also blind and stupid.
Dora is good, and I know some Spanish, and she has good vision. And what you said is rude.
Boots is a stupid monkey. There was an episode where he ate a banana. That banana was cursed by a witch, and that caused Boots to go to sleep. Ha 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 soy 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 raffle 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 raffle. He deserves it for having a stupid show.
Boots is a good monkey and you know that. And you cannot make a fun out of Boots when his banana is stole by a witch. That is heartless.
Isa is a bitch.
Oh my god, PTBF 2002. You call Isa a B-word. That is offensive to girls like her.
Tycho also likes to teach kids to speak Spanish. Also, like I said, I know some Spanish, but I don't need this show. There was character known as Benny the Bull.
What? Benny the Bull? No, more like Benny the Fat. This character sucked.
Oh my god. PTBF 2002. Stop calling Benny the Bull fat. What you said is very rude.
Backpack looks like she wants to speak to a manager. And besides, Backpacks can't talk in real life. Map sounds like he wants to take a dump. And besides, Maps can't talk in real life.
What you say about Map is very disgusting.
Diego is a moron. Swiper needs to get a life from swiping.
You call Diego a moron. That is very rude.
Azul the Blue Train is an insult to Thomas from Thomas and Friends. Which Thomas from Thomas and Friends is way better than him. And as for Miguel, Elena Abula, well, no one gives a shit about them. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 either, not even 10, not even 100, not even 1,000, not even 100,000, not even 1 million, and not even infinity. This show really needs to teach kids to speak Spanish, but in the international dubbings, it really needs to teach kids to speak English. But I don't think so. And even though I know some Spanish, but I don't think so. This show even has 2 stupid spin-offs. The first spin-off is called Go Diego Go.
Go Diego Go? No, more like No Diego No, or Stop Diego Stop. This spin-off sucks.
Well, I like the spin-off called Go Diego Go, and also, No Diego No, and Stop Diego Stop. These 2 mock names are stupid.
The second spin-off is called Dora and Friends, Into the City.
Dora and Friends, Into the City? No, more like Fora and Enemies, Into the Junkyard. This spin-off sucks as well.
Well, I like the spin-off called Dora and Friends, Into the City, and also, Fora and Enemies, Into the Junkyard. That is the stupidest mock name for Dora and Friends, Into the City.
In 2019, they also have a movie called Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
Dora and the Lost City of Gold? No, more like Fora and the Stupid City of Junk. This movie sucks.
Well, I like this movie called Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and that is the worst mock name you came up for Dora and the Lost City of Gold. And also, in 2025, they have another movie called Dora and the Search for Solderato, which I think it's a good movie, and it released on July 2, 2025.
But thank God I didn't saw this movie in theaters in 2019. or else it would waste my time. And even worse, they're going to be a short film called Dora and the Fantastical Creatures.
Dora and the Fantastical Creatures? Fuck no. More like Dora and the Stupid Motherfuckers. Oh fucking god, that film is going to suck.
Well, I adore this short film called Dora and the Fantastical Creatures, and that's the worst mock name that you came up for, Dora and the Fantastical Creatures.
I'm not seeing this shit in theaters and I never will, or else it would waste my time. And also, do you want to watch a show that the characters speak Spanish better than this? You can watch The Casagrandes, Mucha Luca, and El Tiger, The Adventures of Manny Rivera. These shows are way better than this junk. Anyways, the animation is shit, the stories are stupid, the music is annoying, the songs are childish, the theme song is garbage, the voice actors are unprofessional, the characters are stupid, and the whole show looks a little kid exploring the jungle. I can't believe that used to watch, like, and enjoy this show when I was a baby and a little kid. But after watching one of Brendan Barney's Rant videos, I started to hate it because I was getting too old for that show, and it's starting to get too childish for my age. Anyways, I can't believe this show has run for 29 years. Thank God this show got cancelled in August 9th, 2019. Which was supposed to get cancelled in January 20th, 2015. And thank God this show got taken off the air in 2020. It was just a nerve that Nickelodeon has decided to put this show back on the air this year in February 6, 2023. But thank God this show finally got taken off the air. But here's the bad news. This show is getting a reboot called Dora.
Dora? Fuck no. More like Dora. Oh my fuck. That reboot is going to suck.
Dora for 2024 is one of the best reboots of all time next to the Smurfs for 2021, and that's the worst mock name for Dora.
Anyways, I don't know who likes this show, so I'm just going to leave it be. Who hates this show? Brendan Barney, Alex Kimball, and Yamiyan the Ninja. They made rants on this show. That's all I would like to say about this shit. So, fuck Dora the Explorer, fuck its spin-offs, fuck its films, and fuck its reboot. Luca is 24,289,000 times better than Dora the Explorer. End of rant.
That rant sucked. Anyways, there are some specials from Dora for 2024 like Dora and Diego, Rainforest Rescues, Dora, Magic Mermaid Adventures, which these specials rocks. And they also have a game called Dora, Rainforest Rescue, which is great and awesome. Anyways, end of commentary.